Hey guys, it's Bandana Cat. So after now it's like the third time I've recorded, because first time bad audio, and then oh my god, I'm not going to talk about it. But so after a few requests, I decided I was going to read God damn it, now I can't talk. Yellowfang's Secret. I really love this book. It's a really good book. I'm not going to do the prologue or anything, because I don't like reading prologues. I just don't like them. And they're not really, you don't really need them. But I might animate this later on, the book later on, after I've fully read it. I don't know. Okay. So basically, and also the video that's in the the actual video, that's not any of the characters, that's just me drawing, 'cause who wants to look at boring pictures? Okay, so I'm going to start chapter 1. Okay. Shadow Clan warriors attack! Yellowfang burst out of the nursery and hurtled across the Shadow Clan camp. Her litter mates Nutkit and Rowankit scurried after her. Nutkit pounced on the pine cone that lay at the foot of one of the pine trees overhanging the clearing. "It's a Yellowfang warrior!" he squealed, batting at it with tiny brown paws. "Get out of our territory, rabbit chasers!" Rowankit flexed her claws, growling, "Prey stealers!" Yellowkit leaped at a stirring tendril from the brambles that encircled the camp. Her paws got tangled in it, and she lost her balance. Rolling over in a flurry of legs and tail, scrambling to her feet, she crouched in the front of the bramble, her teeth bared in a growl. "Trip me up, would you?" she squeaked, raking her claws across the leaves. "Take that!" Nutkit began to scan the clearing, peering around with narrowed amber eyes. "Can you see any more Wind Clan warriors on our territory?" he asked. Yellowkit spotted a group of elders sharing tongues in the shaft of sunlight. "Yes, over there!" she yelled. Nutkit and Rowankit followed her as she raced across the hard brown earth and skidded to a halt in front of the elders. "Wind Clan warriors!" Yellowkit began, trying to sound as dignified as her leader, Cedar Star. "Do you agree that Shadow Clan is the best of all the clans, or do you need to feel our claws and your fur to persuade you?" Little Bird, her ginger pelt glowing in the warm sunlight, sat up, giving the other elders an amused glance. No, you're far too fierce for us," she meowed. "We don't want to fight. Do you promise to let our warriors cross our territory whenever they want?" Rowankit growled. "We promise," Silverflame, the mother of Yellowkit's mother, Bright Flower, flattened herself to the ground and blinked fearfully up at the kids. Lizard Fang cringed away from the other 3 kids, shuffling his skinny brown limbs. "Shadow Clan is so much stronger than us." "Yes!" Yellowkit bounced up in the air. Shadow Clan is the best. In her excitement, she leaped on top of Nutkit, rolling over and over with him in a knot of gray and brown fur. "I'm going to be the best warrior in the best clan in the forest," she thought with glee. She broke away from Nutkit and scrambled to her paws. You be a Wind Clan warrior now," she urged. "I know some awesome battle moves." "Battle moves?" A scornful voice broke in. You're only a kid." Yellowkit spun around to see Ragged Kit and his littermate, Scorchkit, standing a couple tail lengths away. "And what are you?" she demanded, facing up to the big, dark tabby Tom. You and Scorch Kit were still kits last time I looked, but we'll be apprentices soon, Ragged Kit retorted. It'll be moons and moons before you start your training. Yeah, Scorch Kit licked one ginger paw and drew it over his ear. We'll be warriors by then. In your dreams. Rowan Kit bounded up to stand next to Yellow Kit, while Nut Kit flanked on her other side. There are rabbits who'd make better warriors than you. Scorch Kit crouched down, his muscles tensed to leap at them, but Ragged Kit blocked him with his tail. They're not worth it. They're not worth it, he said. He meowed loftily. Come on, Runts, watch us, and we'll show you some real battle moves. You're not our mentors, Nutkit snapped. All of you know how to do is mess up our game. Your game? Ragged Kit rolled his eyes. Like you wouldn't go squealing into the nursery if Wind Clan really attacked our camp. Would not, Rowan Kit exclaimed. Ragged Kit and Scorch Kit ignored her, turning their backs on the younger kits. You attack me first, Scorch Kit ordered. Ragged Kit dashed past his littermate, aiming a blow at Scorch Kit's ear. Scorch Kit swung away and pounced on Ragged Kit's tail. Ragged Kit rolled over onto his back, all four paws, ready to defend himself. As annoyed as she was, Yellow Kit couldn't help admire the older Toms. Her paws itched to practice their battle moves, but she knew that she and her littermates would only get sneered at if they tried. Come on, Nutkit nudged her. Let's go and see if there are any mice in the brambles. You won't catch any there, even if they're there. They are. You won't catch any, even if there are, Ragged Kit meowed, racing to his paws and shaking the debris off his fur. I wasn't talking to you. Nutkit's fur bristled and he bared his tiny needle-sharp teeth. Kitty pet. For a moment, all five kittens froze. Yellow Kit could feel her heart pounding like her littermates. She had heard elders gossiping, wondering who had fathered Ragged Kit and Scorch Kit, asking one another if it could be true that Featherstorm's mate had been a kitty pet. The young she-cat had often strayed into the two-leg place, and she'd never been obviously close to any of the Toms in the clan. But Yellow Kit knew that it was something you should never say out loud. Ragged Kit took a pace closer to Nutkit, stiff-legged with fury. What did you call me? He snarled, his voice dangerously quiet. Nutkit's eyes were wide and scared, but he didn't back down. Kitty pet? He repeated. A low growl came from Ragged Kit's throat. Scorch Kit's gaze darkened and he flexed his claws. Neither of them looked a bit like a soft, fluffy kitty pet. Yellowfang braced herself to defend her littermate. Nutkit! Yellow Kit turned at the sound of her mother's voice. Brightflower was standing beside a thorn bush that shielded the nursery hollow. Her orange tabby tail was twitching in annoyance. Nutkit, if you can't play sensibly, then you better come back here. You two, Yellow Kit and Rowan Kit. I won't have you fighting. Not fair, Nutkit muttered, as all three littermates began trailing toward the nursery. He scuffed his paws through the pine needles on the ground. They started it. They're just stupid kitty pets, Rowan Kit whispered. Yellow Kit couldn't resist glancing over her shoulder as she reached the thorn bush. Ragged Kit and Scorched Kit stood in the middle of the clearing, glaring at them. The force of Ragged Kit's anger scared her and fascinated her at the same time. Behind it, she could sense something else, a black space that echoed with fearful questioning. She had thought of her own father, Brackenfoot, who had told her of patrols and hunting and gatherings at Fortress, who let his kits scramble all over him and pretended to be a fox so they could attack him. Yellow Kit loved him and wanted to be just like him. What must it be like not knowing who your father is, especially if every cat thinks he was a kitty pet? Then Yellow Kit realized that Ragged Kit's gaze had locked with hers. With a squeak of alarm, she ducked underneath the branches and tumbled down into the nursery after her litter mates. Okay, I am done with chapter 2. Yeah, so I might do chapter 2. I'm done with chapter 1, and I might do chapter 2. I'm sorry if I messed up a little bit, because I'm not used to being around mics, so yeah, I'm just not used to recording sound. It's just not my thing. So I just thought I would do this. I don't know if I'm actually gonna keep on doing it, but I don't know. Should I? Should I not? Okay. Alright, bye.